New this morning, I first introduced you to Cincinnati native John Preston as he was using music to sound the alarm that the suicide rate among our nation's military is now surpassing battlefield deaths. This morning, an exclusive look at the documentary he's filming, which starts with a long walk out west and ends here in the tri-state, the front lines of his battle.
I soak my feet and I cry. I've never cried from pain in my life.
It happens to the best of us. This is former Marine John Preston in January, feeling overwhelmed. With a documentary crew following him, the plan was to hike 22 miles a day for 22 days with 22 kilos on his back, about 50 pounds. This is part of his mission to stop the 22 suicides a day among our military. That included his brother.
I trained a lot.
But a few days into the hike along the sunny coast of California, the rain came, and this happened.
Infected and blistered feet was pretty bad. There was nothing that was going to stop me from walking, but carrying the pack was something that became the problem. For me, I was stubborn and fighting it, and that was my brother in there. I had a lot of his personal belongings in there and things that were my burden. I might at some point need to have to take it off my back. I actually made a post on social media, and it was amazing. The fire service blew up. They were there as quick as possible saying, "Can I take that off your back?" Veterans, police officers from all over the place continued to show up to want to carry the weight for me. So it was the first time in my life that I asked for help.
Ironic, huh? That's been the crux of Preston's message for years.
What do you see in my face?
Since he started producing music about post-traumatic stress following his brother Mike's suicide in 2016.
I can't change what I've become.
Mike Preston, devoted son, husband, father, a retired Marine, living in northern Kentucky, serving as a police officer for the city of Newport. Mike did not ask for help.
I hate him, but I love him because he was my father, and when he was alive, he was very good to us. He was my best friend, but I do hate him for the things he has put me through.
While most of the filming for John's documentary would be on the West Coast, where he now works as a firefighter, he'd have to come home to Greater Cincinnati to get to the heart of his story.
How suicide has impacted my family personally.
You can mend your life. You don't believe it, but you can. You've got people you can talk to. Don't do it.
Think about what you're leaving behind. Think about how this is going to affect other people.
I just miss him. I don't know why he left us.
Still hear the sounds of the motor rounds.
Preventing the lingering pain of losing a good man or woman. It's been the purpose of his music. Now through this 22&U walk, John Preston admits he's getting, step by step, the grace that comes from sharing burdens with the very best of us.
We started this! We started this! We're going to finish this! We're going to finish this!
Police officers at 1 a day. The fire service is 1 every 2 to 3 days. And the veteran community is 22 a day that we lose. And when you check out, it's just us left. And every pain and burden that you had before, we get it. So I'll continue to do what I'm doing until I can't anymore.
One life! My life! My life! Your life! Your life! One life! One life! My life! My life! Your life! Your life! We're gonna finish this! Still hear the sound.
John's documentary through the 22&U Foundation is in final editing right now. You can find 22&U on Facebook if you'd like to support this nonprofit.